today. Now visors are lowered, reducing their vision to the smallest of slits. But of course it must be so in order to preserve them from the lance itself. They are both armed, they're ready, they signal, and they're away. Give them a cheer. Suddenly lances did strike, lances have been broken of the East in gold. And Sir Tobias Capwell of the South in red. They are armed, their voices are down and away. Stripes have been delivered, lances have been broken, but my heralds on the end have better sight of it. So, Sir Tobias Capwell, a strike to his opponent's shield and 3 points to the red of the South. And Sir Geoffrey Hedgecock of the West in green. Arm yourselves for your pass against each other. Each of these horses do get excited, for they do know this game. You wouldn't be able to get them to do what they do unless they were sold on the idea and enjoy it just as much. The trick, of course, is making them run when you're prepared, your colleague is prepared, and you're ready to ride. And they are, so give them a cheer. Strikes delivered again. Lances are quite necessary, but he is ready. The gent is armed. Sir Tobias is armed. North versus South. Give them a cheer. Robust strikes again delivered. Lances, visor down and armed. Wolfgang armed also. And they're away. Again, fair strikes seem to be delivered. I think a little applause and a bit of a drum roll would be good. They're on. They're away. Give them a cheer. Strikes well and truly delivered. The flamboyance for the Knight of the South.
Cinch slightly short. And this has alerted the Americans that there are enemy forces in the vicinity. And we can see the Americans here. These are mechanised infantry in half-tracks. They ride into combat and then keep us to fight as infantry. We can see the Germans now moving out from the woods, counter-attacking. And there we see a German armoured car, the German reconnaissance vehicle with a 20mm cannon. This has got a tank, it is an armoured car, and it is easily a match for these American half-tracks. The Germans now using combined arms of armoured car, mortar fire and infantry to move forward against the American positions. Germans brought up reinforcements. Wehrmacht, Austrian Recon Battalion, all going into this attack. If they can block the route inland here, they can buckle up the Allies on the beaches. But it's vital to the Germans and their strategic plan that this counter-attack succeeds. And although as it came no shock to the British troops who had been fighting against the Germans for many years, many of the American soldiers were extremely shocked at how well the Germans fought. What expert fighters they were. Germans now putting a rocket launcher onto the battlefield to bombard the American position with rockets, and still bringing up more infantry. slowly moving forward using rush and fire tactics. Malta also raining shells down upon the American position. Now the rockets go off. How long can the Americans take this punishment? As high explosive rains down upon them. They've completely walked into a German trap.
This is Prairie Dog 1720 air support call sign. Come in, over. For the love of Mike, there's gotta be someone up there. This is Prairie Dog 1720 air support call sign. Come in, goddammit, over.
Hello, Prairie Dog 17. This is Primrose, flight leader. Reading you loud and clear, over.
Thank God. This is Prairie Dog 17 requesting close air support location Uncle 59er, Woodland 2 miles north of Chateau Kelmarsh. Laying on thick, boy, we're getting our asses kicked here.
Batting on a sticky wicket, are we? I'm in your neighbourhood, so I'll pop down and see what I can do. I also have some ground call signs on my net, if you don't mind rubbing shoulders with a few liveys, over.
Hell no, Primrose leader. Bring him on, but make it snappy, boy.
Affirmative, Prairie Dog. Can you mark your positions, over?
Hell yeah, we'll pop green smoke. I say again, green smoke for friendlies.
Heard you first time, Prairie Dog. Green smoke it is. Approaching from the west. Running in now. Stand by. Primrose leader out.
And this was a clear demonstration of the integration between the Allied armies. British, Americans, Canadians, Frenchmen working closely together as one organisation. These are American troops, but they're calling on British air cover to come and support them. And again, British troops call on American air cover to support them as well. And we can now see the RAF coming in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure, is it a Spitfire or a Hurricane? It is a Spitfire, ladies and gentlemen. Achtung, Spitfire! And now the Germans are themselves concerned. They know that they will get no support from the Luftwaffe. The Luftwaffe has been virtually destroyed in the west. And we can now see British troops coming onto the field, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a cheer for the Tommies! And now the tables have certainly been turned. Germans are under bombardment from the air, from the Spitfire, and now they are heavily outnumbered on the ground. Germans now being absolutely pounded. You can see the Allies putting out green smoke so that the pilots of the aircraft do not attack the wrong targets. We can now see the Germans retiring back to the line of the woods, but they are sending out their own half-track to try and lay down some covering fire whilst the infantry retire. But again, this half-track will be a target for the aircraft, which will see it as a target to be bombed. And there the German armoured car there, being bombed by the Spitfire. Spitfire being a fighter aircraft, but also carrying bombs for ground attack purposes.